Hey everyone, this is Hussein again from BETA Plus. We are a provider of lithium batteries for commercial and residential application. Today I'm here to set up my BETA battery with the Solis inverter. In start, I would like to introduce Solis inverter and its parameter. Let's start. This is a Solis hybrid inverter, model number SEH1P5K-L, and battery input parameter is 42 to 58 volt. Maximum charge discharge current DC voltage is 100 ampere to 100 ampere. AC voltage is 22 volt to 230 volt. So now we are going to explain the ports and interface. Ports interface is AC port, battery port, and other communication ports. So here we can see a port interface. Here you can see the PV on-off switch, PV input. There is a two group here. One is positive, negative. This is the batteries, positive, negative. CAN port. This is a for home use, is a backup out, and this is the AC grid input. RS485 meter, DRM port, and Wi-Fi. This inverter is IP65. It means that it is a water and dust proof. It have a very powerful heat sink here. It means that inside there is no fan. It is very quiet and have a very natural cooling system. This battery we are going to use is a ENP51100. It is a 5.12 kilowatt hour. It is very slim, having auto ID. It can be matched with the majority of inverter available in the market. It is enough for one small house to provide them almost 5 kilowatt hour energy for their residential application. Let's set up this battery with this inverter. I already set a power cable with the inverter, so I just plug my BMS cable, communication cable, and it's ready. Simply it's ready. Let's turn it on. The system is ready. We can see some indicator, LED indicator, power, operation, and alarm. There is 4 buttons here: escape, up, down, and enter. This is the interface, UI interface. You can see the PV, battery, inverter, home grid, and the AC out. Let's go into the menu and see what we can find there. Number 1, information, setting, advanced information, and advanced setting. In the information interface, you can see there is all information regarding to solar power, voltage, grid power, battery voltage, and so on. Setting. What we can find in a setting, we can find in a date and time, set address, I mean the physical address, or set language. This inverter can support English and Chinese. Here we can find the advanced information, and there is advanced information relating to alarm messaging, or running messaging, version, communication data, daily power consumption, monthly and yearly, and total power consumption, and whatsoever. There is all information you can find here. Next is the advanced setting. In advanced setting, we need to set a password. Right now it is a 0010. This is the default password for this device. So this is a 1 and this is 0 already. So here we can find a advanced setting interface. So what we can do, go to the energy storage setting, to energy storage system, go down. This is the control parameter. Let's see what we can normally this data come from our BMS. Our BMS is very compatible, but if you want to change, please refer to your professional engineer and they will set up a top. You can see that there is a battery select. The battery select is very important because the battery have some protocol inside. So we need to see which protocol we can match with the inverter. For example, in a Solis inverter, we use a Pelon batteries. Let's see if it is there. You see, this is a Pelon low voltage battery, so no need to change. This is a meter set. If you have a meter with more accurate data, you can select your meter. How you can select? You can go and select and use a brand. Normally there is a different brands and you can use it and select it up. Meter placement, where you want to place is a grid or load. There is a two options here, grid and load. So here I use a grid, and next is the CT direction. Normally CT is the reverse and the forward, so you can choose. If you install CT in the wrong direction, you can change from here, forward or reverse. Okay, the next step is storage mode selection. This is very important. The storage mode selection has a 4 option: off grid, grid first, backup mode and self-use. So we will see, this is a priority grid, a backup, off grid, self-use, feed-in priority. These are 4 options. This is a battery wake up. We can choose it and it can give a power and wake it up. So in a further we can see the export power set, HMI update, DSP update. This is a very professional. Only professional can change this option and they can suggest you, and there is some special setting. So this is all about the inverters. Thank you very much for your time. This is Hussein. If you want to know more about our batteries or solution, please visit www.a-beta.net, or you can directly write me an email at sales@a-beta.net. Thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you soon.